I think we're live. Hey, crafts and curls. There's an echo, echo, echo. You know, you get the best acoustics in the shower. I should start singing, but I will spare you. Welcome to our live curl vlog. This is my 2024 curl vlog, and this is the month of January. So each month in this 2024 curl vlog, I'm focusing on a different theme. And there's one day in the month at the end of the month where I go live, and today's the day. I'm starting this. This is new, and hopefully you will take this journey with me. So I decided that the very last wash that I have for the month will be the live day, the day that I go live. So this is my last wash for January. Yay! So during the live, at least this one, I'm going to do a wash and go. Hopefully on every month I'll do that as well. But today is wash and go day. So this is my hair. This is Janae, in case you haven't met her. This is Janae. And this month has been all about hydration. January has been a month of hydration. I am beating my curls to hydration. Beating meaning I'm not waiting until she dries out and then refresh her. I am getting ahead of her dehydrated state, and I'm beating her to dehydration and keeping her moisturized. So Janae is still moisturized, hence beating her to hydration. So today's wash day, and we're going to do a pineapple wash day, and I'm bringing you along so that you can see how we're doing our washes here of late, and learn a few things, share a few things. I'm going in with my gloves because it's time for a manicure, and I haven't done it yet. So that's one tip there. Definitely cover up your gnarly nails if you have any potential to get snags or anything like that. I have a potential to get snags because my color strips that I use have grown out, and the hair can easily slide under there and snag. So we're going in with gloves. Getting everything all set up here. A lot of this video may be silent where you're just watching me do my routine, but we're going to try to be efficient. That's one thing that I've noticed whenever I do my wash and go. I always go in, well, a lot of times I go in with the idea, oh, this is going to be quick. I'm going to be in and out. But when I get in here, it's just so relaxing and starts to feel so good, and I just end up taking my time. But today, we're going to be quick. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So I have my hair catcher that I need to wet so that I can stick it on the wall. To catch my hair. Put her right there. Ooh, that's cold. Make sure this stays up. Okay, so this is my final wash and go for January, and I'll share with you what I'm using on this hydration journey. Today we're using Honey Hydration Shampoo. We're using Pineapple Deep Conditioner. And then we're going to use Pineapple Gel and leave-in as well. Great thing. And that's actually what I have in my hair right now. All of those things is what I have in my hair right now. And so one of the reasons that I wanted to start off January with hydration is mainly because of my scalp. So I have alopecia, in this middle area of my hair. And I've been on meds for the thinning. I have two different types of alopecia. Um, I have two different meds that I take as well. One is the topical and one is the oral. But the topical that I've been using, it here of late has been causing serious itchiness. And one of the things that I did was my dermatologist, not the dermatologist, my pharmacist. Well, actually, I started with the dermatologist to share with her what was going on. And she suggested that I talk to the pharmacist because it's a compound prescription that they have to make fresh each time. She suggested that I share that with the pharmacist just to see if maybe the formula was a little bit different or a little bit stronger, and I did that, and she said it was the same. I can tell it was different. So anyway, I say all that to say I haven't used the topical because of the itchiness, and for this month of January, I wanted to have soothing feeling scalp. And that's another reason why I've infused scalp massages as well. So let's start hydrating my hair. I'm going to take my glasses off. Let's start with hydrating my hair. I have my catcher up there. So for me, saturating my hair is the very first thing, and it's the most important thing, because I want to set my hair up for success, and I want to remove everything that's on there now, so I can start with a clean slate. And when I'm doing this, I usually start out with just this fanned water pressure, and then I change water pressures to get a more direct rinse. But now I'm just massaging my scalp and loosening up my curls, and as you can see, they are loosening. This side the curls are loose, and this side they're not. Hydrated hair is elongated hair. So I can say that on my January hydration journey, some of the things that I've noticed are that beating my hair to hydration makes a big difference in how easy it is to style each day. So much easier to style my hair and when I beat my hair to hydration. And I have so much less shed hair as well when I beat my hair to hydration. And I'm able to have low manipulation styles where I don't really have to do much to achieve my style each day to make my hair look presentable in a way that I want it to look, which I think is great. My first choice is a low manipulation hairstyle, but I do like to change it up every once in a while and do a different hairstyle. So after I do this first saturation, I change my water pressure to this direct one. And then I go in and separate my hair in vertical sections and rinse. I should have worn my goggles. Start on this side. And you can still see some of the products coming off. And I'll meet in the middle. And go all the way around again. You see the bubbles. Until it's clear. Now that's clear. That's one of the reasons why I think it's so important to have a mirror in your shower, so you're not only using your sense of feel, but you're using your eyes and you can actually see what's going on in your hair. Because very often we think we're getting it all, but we could very well be missing several spaces. So not only do I have a mirror in my shower, I have a three-way mirror in my shower. So I can see straight ahead what my hair looks like, but I can also see off to my left and off to my right. And right now I'm looking at the back of my hair. I'm looking at what you see in my three-way mirror over here. So helpful. So we're going to put it back on the fan spray and go over once again. Before we go in with shampoo. So during January, this hydration month, I gave myself a challenge, and for each month I'm going to give myself a different challenge. So for January's challenge, it was to wash my hair 8 times this month. So today is actually my 7th wash. So I didn't make it to wash 8 times. But in challenges and in goals, we don't always meet them, but it definitely does not mean that I have failed. It just means that I can strive for something exciting and something challenging and I can always strive to do that again. And I definitely got 7 washes in for the month of January. So to me, it's still a win. It's a win in my book, for real. So we're going in with this Honey Hydration shampoo. I start out by putting the shampoo everywhere and squishing it in. Then adding water on this setting, on the drizzle setting, because I don't want to rinse out the shampoo, but I just want to add water so that I can have more lather in my shampoo. So while I had 7 washes for this month, I'll share with you some of the products that I used and why I used those. Hey, Coach Tammy. This is my January update for the month of my curl vlog. Thanks for tuning in. Talking about my January and the challenge that I gave myself and how I did on that challenge. And so some of the products that I used for January, I started out with the Honey Hydration shampoo from CurlMix. And that's what I'm actually using today. Hydration shampoo, because January was my month of hydration. And I wanted to focus on getting that moisture in my hair and keeping it in my hair. One of the other products that I used was CurlMix's Classic Vanilla Berry. And I use that because it's castor oil and vanilla berry. And since I have very fine strands, the vanilla berry helps to adhere to my strands and make them stronger. I need strength. My hair needs strength. So side note, what I'm doing here is separating my hair into vertical sections and going in and massaging my scalp, and then I'm just working in the shampoo into each section. I'm definitely focusing on getting the product off of my scalp, but focusing on getting the product off of my hair and infusing that moisture into my hair from the shampoo as well. Every step, every product, including water, is something that you actually, that I actually work into my hair. And I can see a difference from doing that and treating every step like a product, including water. And I'm just infusing this moisture into my hair while smoothing each section out. And as I smooth the section out, it's also working towards, or I'm also working towards detangle. Every step in my process is a work towards detangle, to keep my hair easily separated. So I've also used lemon cream, leave-in, and conditioner during January. And lemon cream is very soft on your hair. And honestly, my goal is to always have a soft, bouncy set. It's not necessarily for a big hold in my curls, because I can always repurpose my curls and do a different style, do my style a little bit differently. So the focus for me is strong hair and soft hair and bouncy hair. Even before I started doing wash and goes, I only used one product on my hair because when my hair was straight, I always wanted it to move. I didn't want my hair to be just, stiff and straight. Stiff meaning like it's totally oiled down and it's not moving. I've always wanted my hair to have movement. in whatever style I'm wearing. So that's definitely why I focused on some of the products that I used for January, because I didn't want to crazy hold, but you know, sometimes I do want to hold. And Coach Tammy says I want the soft life too. I don't like crunchy sets anymore. Yes, I definitely understand what you mean, and I can relate. I mean, you know, we're versatile. We have versatility. So we meaning women, or you know, whoever's has curly hair in general, we have versatility. So knowing your hair, what your hair does, how your hair responds, um, is to our advantage. So then we can use those products that help us to achieve what we want. Because sometimes we do want strong hold. If we know we're going to be in a situation or a climate to where we want to make sure that our curls look a certain way or last, or just try a new style. So knowing your hair and how it receives different products is beneficial. And I know you definitely know all about your hair and your hair's health. And we are definitely on a journey of discovery, because in every season of our lives, as we're aging, as our health changes in different ways, there's always something new to learn, because things change and behave differently. So yes, I agree. I say all that to say I agree. And so along with the Honey Hydration Shampoo, I also use the Honey Hydration Curl Cream as the end to one of my sets as well. The Honey Hydration Curl Cream works wonders. It's so amazing. And in all honesty, I'm a bit heavy-handed, so I like to use a lot of product, even though a little goes a long way. But with the curl cream, when it sets, I don't like to say when it dries. When it sets, um, it may look like it's going to have a white film, but it all goes away. You're not left with a white film on your hair. So that's why I am generous with the product, because I know in the end result, once it sets, it's going to look amazing and be soft. So what else did I use in January? I used the Dew. I used the Dew Big Papa Gel in January. And oh my goodness, that gel, I only used the gel. I know they have a whole line of other products, but I only used the gel after my shampoo and condition. The gel, Big Papa Gel, leaves my hair so soft, incredibly soft. So, and hydrated. One of the things that I've learned with using the Dew Gel versus the CurlMix gel, because I'm not using a whole bunch of products, honestly, because I told you, like even before I started wearing wash and goes, I only used one product in my hair, which was Texture ID. I don't think I said that. Texture ID was the only thing that I used in my hair before switching to use CurlMix products. And for twist outs or twists. So the Big Papa Gel left my hair very, very soft. And so right now what I'm doing is just making sure that I get all of my hair going back in the same direction, since we have shampooed and worked it through our hair. And check out the hydration and check out the curls. They're there. They're there. Big Papa Joe, one of the things that I've noticed is that when I wear my scarf at night, um, I wear a Bluetooth sleep mask as well so that I can listen to either the word or either some jazz or something just to help me sleep, and put my mind in a positive state as I'm drifting off into La La Land. So it has a strap that goes around the back of my head. So on my scarf, it holds like this. So it's like an indentation. And on some gels that I use, I will wake up and my hair will look like this. It will have that indentation from my Bluetooth mask. But with the Big Papa Gel, when I wake up, my hair looks like this. There's no indentation, and I love that. And it's still so soft. So that's one of the things that I noticed that I like. So let's rinse this out. Tammy, I know you use the gel, the Dew Gel, in one of your latest shampoos. Did you use Big Papa or was it a different one? This water's cool already, so I need to warm it up a little bit. That's still cold, but we can handle it. She used the Dew 808 gel. I've not heard of the Dew 808. I've not used the Dew 808. Cool. So did you like it? Similar to Uncle Funky Starter. Okay. Awesome. So when I'm rinsing my hair, just like in the beginning saturation, I start with the fan spray and go over everything. And then I change the pressure so that I can do vertical sections and open it up. And I am actually looking in the mirror, in my side mirror, so that I can see what's really going on. Oh, that's hot. We're going to start on this side and meet in the middle. And make sure I get that back. I've noticed that my hair seems to be growing really good since my last haircut. And I guess I've noticed that because of this back section, it's getting longer when I do my wash and go, to where it was like very short, but now I have more overhang in the back when I do my wash and go. Um, so that's definitely progress. And let me see, I don't think I finished saying what else I used. I did do a protein treatment during January. I usually do a protein treatment when I notice the front of my hair a lot stringier. The textures are different anyway, from here to here to here, and then in the back. But I usually focus on the front of my hair when I do protein, so that I can get that elasticity back into play. We're only washing once, or shampooing once. Now I'm going in with the pineapple deep conditioner. And like I said, I'm generous with my products. I start and put it everywhere, and then open up and add it inside. So let's see, what else did I use? I did use a mousse, but that was only on a restyle. I actually restyled my hair and used a mousse to set it with foam rods. And at that, when I wouldn't have normally, I didn't plan, I should say, to use mousse during my January hydration month, but I just wanted a different style. I wanted a different style. Whenever I put conditioner on my hair, I've now realized that when I put conditioner on my hair and just, fluff it out, that's basically what my wash and go is going to look like after I have the styling products in my hair. So I think those are the only all of the products that I used. Right now I'm just kind of working in this conditioner in my hair, and I'm going to add water so that I can infuse it more in my hair and start my detangling. Right now I'm just kind of working it in. Am I going to use more? Oh, yeah. So in all of those different products that I used for January and for my hydration month, I would say just overall, I guess the lesson that I learned in that is that, of course, depending upon what you want your hair to do, you use different products, different oils and such. But in general, overall, what really matters is consistency. And what really matters is technique. Because I found that very often when I do my wash and go, I come in with the mindset, oh, this is going to be quick. And I get in here and it's not quick because one, I enjoy it. And two, I found that when I rush it or try to do it quick, all of my hair isn't necessarily going in the same direction. All my shoulders aren't lined up in a row and heeding to the commands of what I want my hair to do. So technique, just taking your time and working through those sections to get your hair set up for success for the next few days is what matters. Consistency and technique is what matters in whatever products you're using. But hopefully those products are botanical products. So now I'm just adding a little bit of moisture in my hair so that I can section it for twisting. And when I section my hair, I do vertical sections. They're not perfectly parted sections, which is okay. And then I just kind of rub my hands through and I put it in a Bantu knot for later. Right now, I'm just sectioning it while it's still wet and easy to get through. Did you see how that just pulled apart? I'll tell you, several months ago, that was not happening. It took me forever to just separate my hair. Several months ago, I would have never even got into the shower with all my hair down and not pre-sectioned and pre-detangled. But times have changed. Times change when I'm looking at my parts in the mirror, or the sections. Times change when you know what your hair needs and you keep it hydrated. So that is definitely a testament to what I have learned in 2022, a couple years ago, in the master class. And Coach Tammy was my second coach, so I learned a lot from you as well. And I thank you. I thank you. So I'm doing, let's see, I think I'll do 3 back here in the back. And this is just really coming apart so easily. And I'm just adding Bantu knots back here. And this last part, I'm not gonna add a Bantu. I'm just gonna start back here. So we're all Bantu knotted and ready for detangle. So now, once again, I'm going into each section, adding more water, and going in with my brush to start detangling. Starting with the tips, working my way up. Bam. Started with the tips and just working my way up. I'm going to put those two together now. And get through the whole thing. And I'm going to put this in 2 twists back here. So going into February, I'm going to have a new theme for February, but I definitely plan to stay consistent with my hydration efforts. Consistent, not necessarily meaning that I'm going to try to wash it 8 times, but I'm just listening, continuing to listen to my hair. As she tells me what she needs. I've got my big ears on. I like to comb my hair from different angles and put my fingers through before I do the twist. Starting with tips. And working to the top. My fingers through. And then. One of the things that I always also notice is that whenever I do wear gloves to do my wash and go, I have, of course you can't see, I have less shed. Actually, I think I have less shed. It could be that I don't feel the hair in my fingers since I have gloves on. But yeah, I think I do have less shed because at the end, my shed pile is smaller. Sometimes when I just do it with my hands, um, my hair seems to, I guess, stick to my hands. But that could be just when I have those gnarly fingernails. So that's definitely a lesson that I've learned. And when I do have those, to wear gloves. Coach Tammy said, "Oh, you're welcome." Yes, 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 yes. You have imparted so much wisdom. You share your wisdom in wonderful ways. I appreciate it. Lots, lots, lots. Many more of us appreciate it as well. No hair. I found too, as I'm doing this particular section right here, I found too that when I feel that the back of my hair isn't getting set right, or it's not as defined as the front. Sometimes it's because my arms are tired. And doing this or doing this, it just doesn't always give you the right angle. So that's why sometimes I just do this. I take the back and I work it as if I'm working a front section. And it's so much easier to do this than it is to do this. Now, out of habit, sometimes I still work it the other way, but I've learned just to be flexible, even in the way that I work my hair or within my technique as well. Little changes make a difference. They can. So this is going to be 2 sections. Go through with my hands. And then with my brush. So I am planning to stay consistent with my scalp massages, and also here's my shed. Plan to stay consistent with my scalp massages in February. I have, like I said, paused on the topical that I was using because it was just causing too much itch to my scalp. And I haven't gotten the scalp injections. I was getting scalp injections. I haven't gotten those this year at all either. For several reasons, some of which I'll share, which are just the way my scalp feels and the way my scalp is doing and acceptance of what it is. Because for me, how should I say? I'll just say that, like, the money that I was spending for that, it could be used on something else. Because it's been years that I've been living with thinning in certain areas, and honestly, it's never really bothered me. I think the reason I went to the dermatologist is just to learn what it was and why it was. And, now I know. So I may go back, but it's not on the top of my list right now to go back to scalp injections and to go back to a topical that is causing lots of irritation in my scalp. In the beginning, when I first started using the topical, it wasn't causing that much, well, it wasn't causing any irritation with my scalp. But I think the mixture of the compound on the second, third, and fourth times that I got the topical changed, because it feels now so much different than before. Like, I want to wash my hair the next day after I use the topical. So I've nixed that from my routine for now. Focusing just on what I put in my body and the products I'm using for my hair, which are botanical products. And mainly it's CurlMix products that I'm using right now. But sometimes I'm mixing it up with some other products. Like I said, I've used the I've used the Dew Big Papa Gel. I've actually also used the Dew Bee Curl Gel, B-E-E Girl Gel as a topper. You've got to be careful with that stuff, because when I used it the first time, I used it, talking about the Bee Curl, when I used the Bee Curl Gel, the very first time, I used it like I would use a regular gel on my hair. And can we just say concrete? The hold on that is no joke. That, for me, definitely should be used in conjunction with something else. Using it by itself was too much. for my hair. The hold was out of this world. Like, it felt like if I bent my hair, it would break. Now, granted, I told you I'm generous with products, so I'm sure I used too much. So it could be damaging to your hair if you use too much. For me, for anyone, using too much of anything can be damaging. So going through this detangle, working these sections, it's getting easier and easier. I like to brush, like I said, in multiple directions just to make sure nothing's hidden in there. Coach is saying, what type of brush is this? This brush is actually, I was going to say I don't think it has a name, but I'm sure it has a name. Everything has a name, right? But I got this brush and actually 4 more just like it in different colors when I ordered a shampoo basin bowl to do my sister's hair. I wash my sister's hair each week or whenever she's available. And when I did that, they gave me these brushes. I'll show you what it looks like. And I love the flexibility in this brush. Let me put my hair on my hair catcher and rinse this off so you can see it. This brush is so flexible. It's just a little itty bitty brush, but I love it. I love how flexible it is. And the bristles are pretty sturdy. I mean, you've seen it get through Janae here. I start out at the end and it's so much easier. Like, it feels so much easier. I think because of the flexibility. But you said the name. Oof. I don't know. Can you see that? I can't see it. Because I show you that because, like I said, I didn't purchase the brush itself. It came as a free gift when I bought the standing basin bowl for my sister. And I just, she leans back and puts her head in the bowl and I do her hair. And I was actually hesitant to try these. I'm like, it's not going to work. It's just a itty bitty flimsy thing. But that's all I've been using for a while now. And it works great. Flexible and easy to detangle. Add some water. Sorry, I think I was out of the camera. This is my most elongated section, or less elastic section. I have many words for this section. Most elongated, less elastic, stringy, hanging. Some other words that I probably shouldn't say, but I love it. It gives me the bob look that I'm always going for, to where it's longer in the front and gradually shorter till it gets to the back. Making sure I don't have any hair on my hands before I twist this. I don't want to put the hair right back in there. So let's talk about February for a bit. For my February theme, it's going to be, can you guess? It's going to be about curl love. Yay. My February theme is going to be about curl love. And the challenge that I'm going to do in that theme is going to be sharing my curl story. Oh, that was my lid. My challenge in February is going to be sharing my curl story. And the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to just answer a series of questions. I'm going to do that probably on here, it will be in shorts, and on other platforms, it'll probably be in reels, and just answer a series of questions, 4 questions each week about curl love, embracing my curls, and just other things like that. I don't know. I'm thinking about, should I post the questions so that you know what's coming? Maybe I should post the questions so that you could do it too. You meaning whoever's joining me on this curl journey. So that's what I was thinking. Should I post the questions in the community tab? Like I posted all of the themes? Or should, oh no. Or should I just surprise you? What's going on right here? Ooh, what did I do? Ooh, got it. So should I post the questions or be surprised? Let me know what you think. If you're watching this later, you can still let me know what you think in February. I'm thinking maybe I'll go ahead and post the questions in advance. I already know what questions I'm going to answer, or kind of the story I want to tell. So maybe I'll share those in the community tab, and then hopefully you're encouraged to share your story as well. Share your story and on your journey improving the health of your hair by being consistent and or doing something a little bit different, just based on whatever you need for your hair. We got one more detangling section. Coach says, yes, post them. Cool, I will post them. That way you know what's coming, and maybe if there's something you're like, I wonder how she does that, or I wonder how she thinks about that. You'll know when it will be posted. So yes, I will share them in the community tab. Our February curl love. But yeah, this brush is, right? granted, I set my hair up for success in this detangled because I saturated my hair in one direction. I shampooed my hair in one direction and added the conditioner in the same direction as to not crazy agitate anything. So, yay, this is the last one. So this is the pineapple deep conditioner. And so my deep conditioning today is basically just the time it takes me to detangle everything. So we're going to rinse off the shower and then rinse my hair. It'll be time to rinse my hair. And let me just show you the rest of my shed that I'm getting out of here and here. Here's my shed. Put this on my hair catcher. So I have this hair catcher, of course, to catch the hair in my shower. But I also have these little, I'll show you, these little tabs that go over my drain. And my drain is 4 times this size. So these are peel and stick. I have to get them later. So now I'm just going to rinse off the conditioning crime scene from everywhere. I say conditioning crime scene because there's bubbles all over the walls and all over me. That's one of the reasons why I love to do my hair in the shower, because I can keep everything contained and confined in this one space. And this water is still cold. My wash and conditioning in the shower, and my styling in the shower as well. And like I said, today we're styling with 2 products, with the leave-in and with the gel, leafless gel. Now it's heating up so I can rinse. Once again, I start with the fan water to go over everything. So as I close my eyes, I can kind of imagine what's happening with the water. And to me, I'm thinking in my mind, oh, I've had my hair underwater long enough. Everything should be gone, should be rinsed out. But when I open my eyes and I see this film, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I have a mirror, because you just don't realize what's going on unless you can see it. I'm rinsing my hair from the conditioner with my twist in. because one, I just detangled my hair and I don't want it to all go back together. And two, I'm able to rinse the majority of the conditioner out. I'm going to do another rinse as we go section by section. But I want to get the majority of it out right now. Okay. I have my squeegee in here so that I can squeegee my little mirrors as they get wet. And somehow I got it all wet. Okay, so this is how I add my step 3. Move the conditioner out of the way. I'm gonna grab a couple of clips. So when I first started, I first started using CurlMix actually, in the shower, I was doing the routine with the water bottle, and I've changed the way that I do it now. So I clip both of my sections of hair up as we're on step 3. And I start in the front and I work my way back to add step 3. So I'm clipping each side together and taking down one twist at a time and just kind of unraveling it. This is what it looks like with no product at all. And I'm rinsing it thoroughly again. And for my sections, they're pretty much the same size. So I'm doing probably 2 pumps of leave-in for each section. Rub, 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 squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And I usually do a squeeze with each hand because there's product on each hand. And then we're going to add some more water on this section. And then I'm going to band to it back up. to marinate. And go to the other side. And I work my hair in a symmetrical way. Like what I do on one side, I do on the other side, pretty much at the same time. And what I mean by that is I don't do all of this side and then all of this side. I do this side, then that side, then this side, then that side, and just go back and forth that way. Hey, Miss Monica. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm doing a pineapple wash and go. Right now I'm on the leave-in step. So I'm adding leave-in conditioner all over, starting with the front. And working my way to the back. 2 pumps of leave-in for each of these sections. Adding a little bit more water. And squeezing it with each hand because both of my hands have product on it. So I'm rubbing it in, kind of grabbing it from each angle and squeezing it to distribute it. Turn it to the light water flow and adding more water to my hair that way. And just squeezing that water back in. And Bantu knotting it so that it can marinate. Go back to this side. I like to do the leave-in from front to back because I won't be rinsing out the product from anything because I'm always rinsing this way. 2 pumps. And a little bit more water. Before we Bantu knot it. And then, where does this go? That's gonna go here. One of the reasons why I also enjoy using the Big Papa Gel is that it's one step. There's not a moisturizing step and then a gel step. First, the Big Papa Gel is clear, so you definitely don't have to worry about flaking. And 2, it's only 1 step. You don't have to worry about how much water you're using on the Big Papa Gel too. That's another difference. But with this pineapple gel, it is flakeless. This CurlMix pineapple gel is flakeless. So that is definitely a plus. So the film that you might see is gonna go away. That you see here, the film that you see with this leave-in is gonna go, it's definitely gonna go away once I add the gel on here. Hey, Miss Pam, how are you? I am on step 3 of my pineapple wash and go. I've just conditioned and just going back through every section, making sure that the conditioner is out, adding leave-in to each section, and was talking about my February month, because we just finished January's 2024 curl vlog with Janae, and oh, you're doing good. Yay, I'm glad to hear that. We just finished talking about January. Well, I came today to give an update on January for my 2024 curl vlog. January was all about hydration. My challenge for January was to do 8 washes for the month. This is my 7th wash, so we didn't quite make it to 8, but it is not a fail at all, because Janae loved the attention. Janae loved the hydration attention that she got in January. And I'm sure she's gonna love the curl love attention that she's gonna get in February. So I'm just starting in the front, adding my leave-in everywhere before I add in my gel. I feel like I have a hair in my eye. And squeeze. So we're going to add a little bit more water to this one. This is nice and juicy. I can tell my sections are juicy and hydrated, 1, by the way they feel, and 2, by the way they look. So having that mirror is the best. And like I said, working this back section, it's hard to, but it's challenging to hold your hands either on this side or on this side. So I like working it this way. But let's rinse that conditioner out first. Make sure. And then I work it this way, like I'm working a section in the front of my hair. And of course, I have to squeeze it in with both hands because I have products on both hands. I'll have to work it from every angle. Separate it. I can see what it's doing. I have a snag in there. And now it's out. I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Uh-oh, I'm losing a bantu knot. This bantu is ready for gel. Just jumping out. I have a favorite side of my hair. That's something else that I don't think I discovered it in January, but I really noticed it in January. When I say a favorite side of my hair, there's a side of my hair that accepts anything that I do. It's just always willing. And it's this side, it's my right side, right around my ear. That side of my hair is always willing to accept anything that I do. And it always curls up. It always defined. It stays hydrated. So my right side, around my ear, behind my ear, is my favorite side. Miss Pam says she can tell when hers is hydrated as the water weighing the hair down. It's heaviest weight pulling down. Yes, hydrated hair is elongated hair for sure. And you know, elongated based on your hair, whatever your hair looks like and does. So we're marinating this one, putting it in a bantu. Take this clip out. This side right here, this is my favorite side. This is my most cooperative side. Because she always listens. Even with water, she listens and she separates. Strand of the month, like employee of the month for January. This is a strand section of the month. She has won awards for being the most obedient. And in this hydration month, I've also learned or just been able to work my hair in bigger sections. When I say work my hair in bigger sections, I mean like I can add the product to a chunkier section and be able to work it through. Still separating when I'm adding my styling products to make sure that it is there's no webbing when I style it, so it comes apart and I have bounce in my curls. But overall, just being able to go in and work my hair in sections and separate it during detangling, it's amazing what hydration can do, right? Oh, that water's cold. 4 more sections back here. But these sections are smaller, so it only needs 1 pump of gel. I mean, can leave in. And we can band to this. The last 2 twists, I'm going to do those together because it's really short and they're cooperative as well. But I'm not there yet. I still have this one. I'll add a little bit more water. And band 2. Now this one, my band 2s are coming out. They're ready. They're ready to be gelled. That one's like, I'm ready. This one is also ready. I'm just gonna put a clip in here. And so now I'm gonna do the last 2. My tapered section that is growing. My tapered section is growing so good. Let's rinse out that conditioner. I think I'll do a pump and a half back here. Miss Pam says, I can tell when mine is hydrated, the water. Oh, I think I already read that. Yes, definitely. You can tell hydration. And it's way down. And so we now have everything with leave-in conditioner. And now it's time for gel. But first, gotta rinse out my shower just because I'm OCD like that. And this, when I add the gel in, I'm gonna go from back to front. So one of the things I'm gonna do is just gonna cup some water in my hand and just kind of rehydrate. Already hydrated, but just adding water to each section because I'm not gonna add any after this. Now it's chill time. Now it's gel time. So I'm starting in the back, and I have a wide section. The back is parted all the way across. I don't know if you can see that, but it's parted. I have 2 in the back, and then I have 2 on top of that, and I have 1 right here. Then I have 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. So how many is that? That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? 17. No. 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 10. I have 10 twists. And this is a big change from over a year ago when I was having way more twists than 10. Because when you are starting out and working towards hydration, it's good to start in smaller sections so that you can ensure that you have product coverage and no strand is left behind, right, Coach? Hey, Miss Wanda, my Ohio sister girlfriend. So I'm going in with gel now. I've just done the conditioner. I'm going in with gel, and I'm going to do 2.5 pumps for the whole back section. This is pineapple gel, so still rubbing it in my hands and then just rubbing it through this section. And for me, I can tell when the gel is rubbed in because it feels like texture. Like I don't feel the slip as much, and then I can feel my strands just, separate on their own. I'm still guiding them, but they separate on their own, especially in the back where I have the tapered section where it's been cut. You can't see all of this now, but you'll be able to see when I move to the sides. Okay, let's go up a little bit. Not that one. This one. So this much gel for this little section. So I'm rubbing to make sure it's distributed, And then I'm kind of finger parting it by row so that I can drop or place my curls on top of each other. And let's go over here to this section. This much gel. This is flakeless gel, so the white is basically being rubbed out with this flakeless gel. So I'm adding it to this section. I split the section in half so that I can now drop the individual curls as they separate themselves. And this is the other part of that section. Okay, now let's go to this one. This one's been wanting to come down since I started. This much gel. Squeezing it to distribute it, rubbing it from every direction. And then I'm going to start at the bottom and take sections and make sure that they're separated. So this is how I make sure that my hair has movement and that my curls are not webbed together. And honestly, they're separating on their own. The only thing I'm doing is just, helping them be free. The reason that I'm smoothing and rubbing is because I want to make sure that all of my strands are going in the same direction, because over time they're going to start to coil and wrap around each other. So I want them to start, as elongated as possible, because they're going to shrink up. I already know that. They're going to curl up as the water, evaporates over the next few days. But I'm just separating them and letting them drop. And I'm working my hair in a symmetrical fashion. What I do to one side, I do to the other side, so that I have as much symmetry as possible with how my hair hangs on each side. This side has been wanting to come down as well. I'm rubbing it in each direction, squeezing it in my hands. And then I'm going to start at the bottom and separate these and let them drop. See, if I run my hand through here, you see it's separating on its own. So all I'm doing now is basically taking these pieces and letting them fall. So now I'm going to do this top section, which is kind of the crown. Three pumps of gel. Because Janae can take it. I'm rubbing the section as if I'm styling the front of my hair. Squeezing it. And then I'm going to start at the bottom and drop it. I'm going to do another part, horizontal part, and putting my knuckles through here, and then drop it. This last section. Drop it. I'm not frowning, I'm just trying to see. This is what we have going on thus far. Okay, let's go to, I don't want to do that one yet. Go to this one. I think three pumps of gel for this section. Rubbing it in, squeezing it in for distribution, and rubbing, and parting it, row at a time, so I can drop it. Got some premature drops. Having this three-way mirror over here, it helps me also with where to place these curls so that I can, make sure that that it's going in the right direction and it's not like gaps in the back. 3 pumps for this section over here as well. And you can see the leave-in film. But once I put the gel on there, it's basically going to disappear. So I'm rubbing it in and then squeezing it with both hands, because why? I have product on both hands. And it's so juicy, I can feel it. Horizontal part, and then I'm dropping the curls. Other horizontal part. I can see what this curl wants to do. Okay, so now we can go to this one. This is going to be 2 pumps for this section. And squeeze. So I'm excited for this 2024 curl vlog. I definitely love taking pictures because I'm a visual person. I can see the progress over time. Day by day, it's hard for me to see what's really going on, but you know, recording my process during this curl vlog and watching it over time, it helps me to see what has happened and what happens month by month. I have every month for 2024 with a separate theme, but who knows? I may see something happening in one month and be like, oh, I need to do that again. But right now, each month has a different curl focus. But the January hydration theme month has done good for Janae because she is thriving and she loves this pineapple today. I think 2 pumps of gel over here on this side as well. The next time I get my shape, the next time I get a shape in my hair, a follow up on my curly cut, I need to have a balance. Like my right side is a little bit longer. Nope, my right side is a little bit shorter than my left side. I noticed that, and I've actually done some snipping because I like symmetry. I like balance in my hair. But, you know, I think that's probably why I like the middle part as well. It's honestly why I started wearing a middle part. as I'm going in to get my hair trimmed, because I want to set the stylus up for an easy cut. You can visually see what's on this side and what's on the other side. So that's one of the reasons why I like the middle part, not cut, part. So, I'm going to make sure that I mention it so that he can fix that up. And this is going to be 3 pumps, maybe 3.5. This section needs more love. So I'm rubbing it in every direction with my thumb and squeezing it with each hand, and then sectioning it, working it in again so that I can drop my curls. Miss Wanda, I love seeing the growth in your journey. Your hair is continuing to be absolutely amazing. Everybody on here, Miss Monica, Miss Pam, everybody on here that's on the live. Miss Monica, Miss Pam, of course, Coach Tammy. We've been through some things in the group, and we've seen some things in the CurlMix group, and they have been all around growth and flourishing curls. Y'all are doing it, and doing it well. The last section right here. I don't see the time. I think rubbing it around each section, distributing it with a squeeze. With a bit of variation along the way. This is, for the most part, how my wash and goes go when I'm using a 4-step system. I like to do one product all over so that it can marinate in my hair. At least that's what I tell myself. And it works for Janae. It works. Sometimes I may switch up the process a little bit, especially if I'm using curl cream and not using a gel. The process switches because the cream is the only thing I'm using. I haven't used a curl cream with a gel. I've not tried that combination. Maybe one day I'll try it. But when I use a curl cream, I am using it because I want my hair to be soft. If you've Mr. Smith's calling me again. I need to see what he wants. Perfect timing because we're done. Yay! You have accompanied me through my pineapple wash and go with the middle part. And I can kind of see from my mirror that everything is in the direction that I want it to be in. And I like the way my curls look wet, so I know this is the way my curls will look set. Yay. Thanks for tuning in to my January live. If you didn't hear in the beginning, or if you weren't aware, each month I'm going to go live, and I plan to do it during my last wash and go of the month, just to kind of do a recap of what my curls were doing in that month. And this is all in my 2024 curl vlog. January was a month of hydration. Janae did great, and she's loving it, and I'm loving it too. We're going to continue with that momentum into February, but also we're going to do some February love and a February love challenge, which I'm going to be sharing my story, my curl story in February. And I'm going to share that by answering 4 questions each week in the month of February, the month of love and the month of Black History. So I'm going to post those questions so that you'll know what I'm going to be chatting about. And those questions are going to be answered in reels or in shorts. So you can follow here on YouTube, or you can follow on Instagram, your social media platform of choice, wherever you're following me, probably here. And maybe you'll join in on the journey and you'll answer those questions yourself and maybe share your hair story as well. So the questions is all about sharing my story. I'm a big believer of sharing your story with other people. 1, to inspire, 2, to encourage, and 3, just for information and sharing your personality, because the world needs to know who you are. And share your genius with the world and your stories, like I said, in hopes that it can inspire or encourage someone else. But that's all for now. We'll see you in February. Now I'm going to go and sit under the hooded dryer. I'll be under the hooded dryer for probably about 45 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, because I'll be working. No diffuser, no handheld diffuser. It's all going to be set under the hooded dryer. So, yay. Janae and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, Miss Wanda, thank you. Miss Monica, thank you. I'm gonna rinse out the shower. Tammy says the middle part looks amazing. Thank you so much. Miss Monica said my hair is growing beautifully. Thank you so much. She is growing after her cut. I love the fact that I don't have to do a lot of tucking tucking with uneven curls or curls that are different lengths, basically. And Miss Wanda says, beautiful set. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies, for tuning in. Until next time.